spiderweb. Hello. Welcome to This Thing's Got Problems. I'm Eric. And the thing that has problems today is the C10. There's that, and it's over here, and it's over here, and there's some there. We are going to get the rear trailing arms on this thing, hopefully, and get some new bushings in it. Not going with polyurethane, going with the stockers. Why? Because polyurethane squeaks. Is this going to be a performance machine? No, it is not. This is going to be my wife's cruiser. So I don't think she's going to be pulling some G's around turns. So we're going to throw some new stuff in there and see how much of the parts that are in the bed we can get stuck to the frame. And, maybe start clearing up some room here a little bit to the point where I can get the rear end tucked under there, because it would be good to not bust my shins on that damn thing every time I get around it. Always in the exact same spot. Bruised. So here's where we're at with these things. Like so much of the undercarriage, I guess, they started sandblasting and priming, and that's where it ended. So we're going to get those. Get that knocked out of there, hopefully, and some new stuff slammed in with a giant sledgehammer, and see if we can get it, around here, which would be gooder, better. Oh! So this is what we have to get out, and this is what we are going to put back in. Now, the problem, you can already tell, it's going to suck. And if there was an argument to put polyurethane bushings back in here, not just for performance, but for ease of installation, you just knock this out with the polys. What is this? So hanging it to paint. This just comes out, you leave this, and then just kind of slam those home, because this looks like it's going to be a nightmare to get out, this bit right here, which goes with that. So if there's an argument for it, it would be, a lot easier to install. Keep that in mind. That out of there. Completely missed the garbage can. Now for this, we are going to drill all that rubber out. We're going to pork the rubber until this comes out. And you find yourself a drill bit that's close to just the size of the rubber to get between this and this. Especially if you're doing poly, you have to keep this. Don't screw it up. So we're going to do this and just go all the way around until it's really annoying. Here we go. Yep. Thought that was going to happen. Mm-hmm. 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 Yep. It's going to do that. Yeah, I'm already annoyed. All right, let's go to time lapse. Well, now that that unpleasantness is over, some pliers and gonna try to work out the rest of. Yeah, okay. Well, the unpleasantness is apparently not over. Oh, there it goes. It's coming. Everyone, you can relax. Jeez, you get worked up over little things. There she is. Cracked, rotten, gross, done. If you decided to go with a poly and you're not an idiot, this is where your participation in this particular activity is now over, because you get to press those into the existing sleeve. Whereas I'm like, oh, poly squeak. Idiot. So I think the obvious choice is to find a socket that kind of fits that and hit it with a large hammer. You know, we know it's not going to work, but there's a chance. Like, it's a small chance, but let's try it. So I smacked it with a hammer. It didn't work. You know I'm still going to try it on the other one too, though. And all of you would too. So now I think I'm going to cut it with a Sawzall. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. Choose your weapon. Metal. Stubborn. C10. Yep, that should do it. Woo. Oh. Ow. I see. Absolutely nothing bad coming from this. Nope. That could have been a bad start. Blade goes flying out. I don't know why I just took the battery out of the drill. I got 4 batteries staring me in the face. Yeah, this will be fine. Oh, this will be fine. All right, let's take it. Dog's barking. Perfect, all the time. Let's take a look. Started seeing daylight in there, so shut her down. No betting. Fake Dremel. Get out of here. See if we can do some precision work. Oh. Uh-huh. She's moving. Well, that's something, finally. Ooh. Oh, hell. Whew. Finally. All right, so I just got done cleaning all that up. I'm fairly certain I destroyed an ecosystem. I feel a little bad about it, but had to be done. Got a bunch of grease going on in there. Got some grease going on here. And I think it's time to send this guy home. So I think I'm going to use the sleeve from the old bushing around here so I don't go jacking up the new rubber. Just tappy tap it home. It's a year later. Bushing's in. One. Still have another one to do. I feel like we learned something here today, people. Sure. Polyurethane squeaks. You know, it can get annoying if you don't have the grease in there, but at what cost to run just the stock style rubber? I have family I haven't seen in feels like 7 years. Seasons have changed. The bushing's in though, and we're gonna power through and get that second one done. And then I never want to speak of this again. All right, so, oh, hi. It is removed. And I am going to wear these around my neck the way certain native tribes would wear the ears of their slain enemies as a necklace. All right, kids, so the fun's almost over. Just got to go. It's just got to go in there. It won't be easy. And I'm going to spare you the cussing, the fruity language that will be coming out of my mouth. So I'll just do this right here. And we're going to pretend it went smooth. And then we'll jump to the next scene. So what have we learned here today? We learned that you don't wait for Harbor Freight to put a hydraulic press on sale before you buy it. You know, if you need it, you need it. You'll get some other scores later on in life. Don't even worry about it. Just go get it. What else did we learn? Polyurethane bushings. Just do it. because, you know, in the end, you save like 5 hours of your life. I guess that's it. Should you want to see me like paint these things and hang them off the S end of that? That would be at least a feeling of accomplishment. Yes. Yeah, it's probably enough. Just going to get around the area you insert. Have I even been on this thing? Not even close. Anyway, that's what painting looks like. All right, so since it hasn't stopped raining here in the past 36 days in Wisconsin, I'm gonna have to let that stuff dry overnight before I can, hang it off the truck. So I guess until then, I'm gonna clean up the shop and play with the dog or something. Drink. That feels right. So we'll see you in the morning. Morning. So, feel like hell, but the ibuprofen is kicking in. It's gonna sound weird because I have a bunch of microphones, all dead batteries. But that's fine. We're just finishing this thing up. Gonna get these trailing arm, control arm deals on the frame over here so I can move on to ordering parts to get the rear end, stuck back to the frame where it should be instead of bashing me in the shin. Yeah, that's really about it. So, all right, let's get back to work. You too. Let's go. Hi. These are definitely light. Ordered new hardware, because wife is driving it and all. Want to be safe. It's oddly still tacky. Like, wow. It was so humid here. And now it is cold as hell. That doesn't help. Oh, why don't you get home? Whatever. I can't. Got it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Like your springs sit, like right here. Then the axle does axle things. with the suspension doing suspension things. Yep, so, I mean, that's it. I don't want to go torquing those things completely down, all gorilla style, until everything is hooked up and happy about where it wants to be. Learned that from building choppers back in the 2000s. Remember when those things were popular? Yeah, guilty as charged. I was one of them. Made bikes completely unrideable. That was me. But what I did learn is you do not tighten everything down until you're in the ballpark of where everything wants to be home. And then you go through and, get the torque wrench and the Loctite out. And with that, where do you guys stand on old hardware versus buying like the whole box of, model specific hardware? LMC truck has it for this ride. I think it says like it's got like 90%. What's going on there? It's got like 90% of the hardware you need for the truck. Although I keep hearing, the original stuff, it's only been torqued down once. Technically, the truck was only taken apart once. Wire wheel it? Is that still better than the new stuff? I don't know. Comment section. I have a lot of it. It's in the basement. Don't know if it's worth using. All right, so it is time for me to wrap this up. I got the rear end to paint. I have all the front bits need to be painted. Control arms, I need to get ball joints in there. It looks like the little cross axle pivot deal on the control arms, the rubbers were replaced, probably back in the 90s. Probably gonna get some new ones. Polyurethane, I hear is good. So we'll probably do that next. Like I said, got to get springs ordered. Got to get this rear end sorted out and put over here. My back is hurting already thinking about that. And yeah, once this thing is in a roller, things are going to get a lot less cluttered. I just push it out of the way. Just get it out of here and work on other things. All right, I think until next time, thanks for subscribing. You people have been awesome, by the way. I really got to stop with that. Threw that right in my coffee. What were the odds? And thanks for liking and commenting. I'm looking around like, is there anything else I need to talk about? Nope, I think we're good. Until next time, bye.